Everyone longs to escape from the regular world. Everyone longs to see different things. Everyone longs to have new experiences. Everyone longs to get a different outlook on what living really is. Everyone should once in their life go through something that could change them for the better. I believe this is something every teen should do. This is what teens should do to have a life-changing experience. Teens need to go out of their element and go somewhere they are not used to. Do something they normally wouldn't do. Help out somewhere that really needs the help. They need to do something that really help their community or help themselves. And the first thing, our senior service project, or the CBSL, is also something that can really help you. And if you really take it seriously, it can really change your experience and change how you feel about other people and how you act. If you really take the time to carefully do your CBSL project, you can really change. And I know a lot of people just think it's a waste of time or that it's really no reason that we should do it. But I believe that this can actually really help you. And for something else, it's the military. Sometimes this isn't always the best thing for people, and a lot of people have different experiences with it. But it really depends on how you go into it, about how, when, and why you join the military. You really have to have a certain mindset to where you think it'll be good for you. I'm not saying everyone should join it, but if you feel like it's something that's right for you and something you really want to do, I think it'd be good for you. And in the book I read, The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien, he writes about his experience about being a young man, being drafted into the Vietnam War, and how it really was a big part of his life, and how he wouldn't be the man he is today without being in that war. But he also writes about how it changed some of his friends, and how they aren't the same, and how it really did damage them. But like I said, it really depends on how you take the war. And so, I have a story. This is Tommy Prass's. This is my brother's best friend. When he was 18, he got kicked out of his house and came to live with me and my brother. He was kind of a trouble kid. He'd had problems with his dad. And most of his time he would spend playing video games in his room at our house or in going out drinking. And then he went to Sac State for a semester. Really did not like going to school, and he came back. And then he talked to his actual older brother, who was in the Marines, and he really figured out that that's what he wanted to do. So he went through boot camp and everything, and now he is going through training. And he's a lot happier, he's a lot better, and when he came back, he was a completely different person. And he really felt like he changed for the better. And now he is actually studying to program airplanes for the military, and he's actually enjoying school right now. And so the next thing is studying abroad. Most colleges offer this. It's something they do with their thing. And while I was looking this up, I found an article where they had a whole survey about people going to study abroad. And when they asked people, they said 97% said studying abroad served as a catalyst for increased maturity. 96% said reported increased self-confidence, and 89% said it enabled them to tolerate ambiguity, and 95% stated that it has a lasting impact on their worldview. If you want to get a different kind of feel of somewhere else and learn the different culture and really change your perspective on things, studying abroad would be a great thing for you. And now personally, my favorite thing, in which I'm actually looking forward to do because it's my CBSL project, is going on a missionary trip. And I'm going to Vietnam to teach English to kids there. And I'm really looking forward to that. And my brother, he's done it twice. He went to the Lourdes in Philippines. He did the Philippines as his CBSL project, and Lourdes when he was 16. And I believe that a missionary trip can really change your life because you're helping and you're seeing people that have a lot worse than what you have. And it really changes on what your perspective is on everything. And so now it's the story about my brother. On the right, it's him in Lourdes, and on the left, it's him in the Philippines. He was also kind of troublesome. He was kind of really sad. He was taking things really hard. He wasn't having that fun in high school. But after he went to his missionary trip to Lourdes, he really changed. He came back as a much happier person, He's much more excited about doing things, and that he liked it so well that he actually really wanted to go back and do something else, so he went to the Philippines for his, and now he's actually going to Vietnam with me too, because he just wants to do it so much. Now for my challenge, I challenge everyone to find one way they can change their life. It really does not matter what it is, as long as it's making you feel better and you're not ruining others' life. And for my conclusion, I'm not saying all this because I have to on my final, I'm saying this because I really believe people need to change. Everyone has something they don't like, and I believe doing something to change your life would be great for everybody. And it's not just to experience something different, it's not just to experience something different, it's to really change who you are and how you act. Because right now our teenagers our age are really starting to get entitled and feel like they deserve everything, but when they go somewhere where people are happy just to have water, it really changes on what you think.